Hey guys, Midwest Picker here. I'm going to make a different video today. I'm going to take a risk, a leap of faith, and I'm going to talk about math, eBay fees, and PayPal fees. The reason it's a risk is because people get real passionate about this subject and they like to give their 2 cents and say, no, you're wrong, it's this, and no, you're wrong, it's that. This is a very general video. It's not validated by a CPA. It's not scientific. This is just my opinion, and this is very high level, general example. And I know things change, so if you're watching this video a year from now, everything's going to be different. But as of today, this is going to be eBay math at the end of the video, explaining why I buy certain things and don't buy other things. I'm going to talk about the difference between buying an item for $25 and selling it for $50 and buying an item for 50 cents and selling it for $15. The latter one, the 50 cents into $15, is what I try to do and do all day long. The other one, $25 item selling for $50, you might think, well, you're doubling your money. Why wouldn't you do that? Those I tend to avoid and sometimes don't buy at all, but sometimes I do on rare occasions. I'm going to explain why in the second part of the video. So the first half of the video, I got some fun things. That latch that was in my previous video, I'll put a picture up here. It's like this cast iron hook or latch or something. I asked you guys to help me figure out what it is, and you gave me some great ideas down in the comments, and I appreciate that. I did find one finally, actually on eBay, which is really weird because when I'm logged into eBay and I search for something and then I can't find it, I log out of eBay, open up Google and do a search, and then it shows up on eBay. I couldn't find it. I don't know why that happens. It happens all the time. It's weird. But I'll put a picture of it right here. This is one that sold on eBay. This eBay seller said that it is a plant wall hanger. So there's the second part, which I don't have, that attaches to the wall. That peg part sticks in the holder and then it just kind of swings around. That's what he called it, a plant wall hanger. So maybe that's the answer, maybe it's not, but I appreciate you guys trying to help me with your ideas. You guys might be right. Maybe this eBay seller is wrong. Who knows? This next one is kind of funny. So the theme of this part of the video is, who is Melissa? And I don't know, maybe I'll put that in the description of the video. I don't want to confuse people, so probably not. So if you are new to YouTube, if you're a content creator, you have the YouTube website, but you also can download an app for your phone called YouTube Studio, I believe is what the app is called. And they have what's called YouTube Analytics, and it's valuable information about traffic to your website, where the traffic comes from, how many subscribers you have. You can address comments. You can do all kinds of stuff, and if you dig deep into analytics, you can figure out the discovery, how people find your channel. That really helps a lot if you're messing up search engine optimization or advertising. You can see what works and doesn't work, and I check that out every now and then. I do advertise on Facebook a little bit. Don't spend too much money, maybe 25 bucks a month on that. I do Instagram, so I post information about my YouTube videos, have a link in the bio of Instagram, so I get traffic from Instagram, I get traffic from Google and Bing, so that's kind of fun to do that. And I like the discovery, so I like to know what search terms people use and how they landed on my channel. And obviously Midwest Picker is a common phrase, also what sold on eBay, eBay for beginners, all different search terms, and people end up on my channel. The other funny thing is playlists, and I'll put a picture up here. Not sure which picture I'll put up first, but I have my own playlist. So if you don't know what a playlist is, go to your favorite YouTube channel that you subscribe to and go to their homepage. And if they have playlists, they'll be grouped. And a playlist is just a group of their videos based on subject matter. So I have maybe 3, I think, playlists. One is like eBay basics, one is what sold on eBay. So if you want to binge watch my channel based on a subject like what sold on eBay, go to my homepage, go to the playlist, find the playlist what sold on eBay, and then all the videos will be just related to what sold. If you're into how-to videos and you want to know the eBay basics, I got a playlist for that too. So you don't have to have a playlist, but a lot of channels do. So going back to the YouTube analytics and the discovery and how people land on my page or find my channel and my videos, I dug into YouTube analytics, and here's a picture of it right here. I'll put up here. And of course, it's, you know, Midwest Picker, eBay Basics, what's sold on eBay. There's other, and then there's one that says Melissa. Who the heck is Melissa? I've never seen that before. It just popped up a few months ago. I thought, okay, so I clicked on it, and I might have a picture up here. She is a YouTube content creator, and she has other people's videos in her playlist. I think Commonwealth Picker might be there, and I think, I can't remember the other ones, but you can see it here in the picture. So she has links to our videos in her playlist for her audience, which I don't mind at all because it helps drive traffic to me. I just thought it was unusual. I'm looking through the analytics and it says Melissa. I'm not going to tell you her last name. I don't want her to get, you know, harassed or anything. She's not doing anything wrong, but I looked up her first and last name, and there's about 25 people with her first and last name, so it's impossible to figure out who she is or which one it is, and I really don't care. I just thought it was kind of funny. So that's another way. If you have great content, if you're a YouTube content creator and you have good content, good production value, other people will link your videos in their playlist or promote them or share them with other people. Just a great way to get traffic to your site. So that's just a little tip if you're a YouTube content creator. I've only sold one thing. This is so sad. Sales have just really dropped off. I'm trying this experiment of ending listings for items I've had up for like a year, and then I go back 2 days later and sell similar and put them back up on. It seems to help. They have a lot more views that way. They get instant views. I don't know if it works. I don't know if it messes up Google or not, but I'm just going to try that because sales have just gone nowhere. I did stop at a thrift store on the way home from work and got a really cool internal hinge, big industrial thing. It's super heavy. It's like 5 pounds. Got it for $4. So maybe I'll put that up soon. So maybe that'll help. So before I tell you what did sell, what's kind of funny is if you're new to this channel, I think I mentioned this in the past, my best video, I have 60 videos now on my channel. The very best one that gets the most traffic is a dodgeball video, and it's kind of hilarious. It has nothing to do with reselling at all. This is an old video I made with my cell phone. It was a dodgeball tournament at the local high school to raise money for a young man who's battling cancer. He has since passed away, but this dodgeball tournament was to raise money, and there was just a mix of people, boys and grown men and girls and women, all kinds of stuff. It was really fun, and they had, I think, 2 or 4 games or whatever you call them going on at the same time. So my son was on a team and they were working their way up the ladder and they're doing really good, and they were losing a game or a match or whatever you call it, and it was down to one guy. His name's Chase Wilson. Really nice kid, super athletic, and it was just him against 4 or 5 grown men. And I'm not going to give you a spoiler what happened, but it's pretty cool. I'll put a link down below so you don't have to go hunting for it. And last time I checked, it was over 4,500 views. So it's a popular video, and it just proves that you just never know what's going to be popular. It could be makeup tips. It could be video game walkthroughs. Apparently, that's a lot more popular than me in reselling videos, but hey, I don't care. It's pretty cool. So in that video, of course, I'm hoping that it'll drive traffic to the reselling videos. Who knows? So this is what sold. This is a GNC supplement. I'll put a picture up here. I got this. I was on clearance, like 90% off. I think I paid $3. This is a horrible one. I had it up at the regular retail price. I don't remember what it was, $12 or $14. I kept lowering the price. It kind of raced to the bottom. It finally sold. I think it's $8.99. I'm not even sure. Yeah, it's something like that. But anyways, I don't recommend this. It's tempting to go to a big box pharmacy like Rite Aid or CVS or Walgreens, and they have clearance items all the time. And there was a bin of vitamins and supplements, and they were marked down super cheap. And I thought, oh, cool, I can make a ton of money. Well, no. I bought a bunch, and it took forever to sell because there's just too much competition, especially on Amazon. And if you're wondering, can you sell this on eBay? Yes, you can. Anything over the counter. If it's sealed brand new, there's not a problem. I've never had it taken down. I've never gotten a warning or anything like that. If you can walk into a Walmart and buy it off the shelf, you can sell it on eBay, basically. So There might be trademark issues, like GNC could send you an email and say you have to take it down. It happens. But I've had 3 different GNC supplements over the past 2 years. Never got a warning, never had an issue. But it's up to you if you want to buy these and sell these. The profit margin is so tiny, I just don't want to bother with them. All right, so here's the scary part of the video. This is what I call eBay math. And this is kind of gives you a basic, high-level, broad idea of the difference between good margins and bad margins, or good return on your investment or bad return on your investment. And it's easier to understand if you can see the math. So I'm going to put the math up here. I might even cover my face a little bit. And I'm going to explain to you how it works. Now, this is based on January 30, the year 2020. So PayPal eventually is going away. There's a new company taking over payment system for eBay. So the percentages and the fees could be different. eBay could change their fees. So don't take this as a hard, fast rule. This is not engraved in stone. This is just give you a basic idea. Also with eBay fees, they're all over the place. I looked this up, and generally the final value fee when you sell an item on eBay is 10%. Now, different categories have different percentages. It goes as low as 2% and as high as 12%. So if you're selling industrial tools, if you're selling coins and bullion, musical instruments and guitars, shoes, sneakers, that has changed. So those percentages are all over the place. Also, if you own a big store, like a big anchor store, a professional store, your final value fees are a little bit less than 10%. So 10% is average. So we're just going to go on average. Okay, we're going to assume you don't have a $5,000 per month, professional eBay store. You're just starting out and you're just listing, whether you have a basic store like me or not. You can pretty much count on a 10% fee. So I'm going to talk about the difference between sourcing an item for 50 cents and selling it for $15 versus sourcing an item for $25 and selling it for $50. And on the surface, the 25 into 50 sounds like a pretty good deal, but actually the 50 cent item into $15 is a much better deal, because that's 30 times your money, where the other example is only doubling your money. So here we go. So the first example, your cost of goods is $25. Doesn't matter what it is. And you list it on eBay for 50 bucks. And just to make it easy, we're going to say shipping and handling is $5. The customer pays $5 and the shipping is $5, so that breaks even. So that's good. And of course, shipping is all different. We're not going to get into all that. So we're just going to charge the customer $5. We're going to say it costs $5. That breaks even. So the customer on eBay, when you list this item, they're going to pay $55 for this item. So far, so good. The sales tax. Now, sales tax is different in every state. I know that. So we're going to go with an average. We're going to say 6% sales tax. Some states don't have any sales tax. Some are higher, some are lower. But just for this example, we're going to say 6%. You can adjust these numbers yourself if you want to know what it's like to sell to somebody in a state with no tax. But most of my customers, there's sales tax involved. So $55 plus 6% sales tax, that comes out to $58.30. That's the $50 for the item, $5 for the shipping, plus the tax is $58.30. That amount goes to PayPal if you have PayPal as your provider for the transaction. So this is what PayPal does. PayPal charges you a fee. Their fee is 2.9% plus 30 cents for the entire transaction. The $50, the $5 for shipping, and the sales tax, $58.30. Then PayPal charges you their fee of 2.9% plus 30 cents. So the PayPal fee on that is $1.99. Then PayPal takes that sales tax and gives it back to eBay. And then eBay distributes it to the states. That's the current status. This could change, but this is the current state. So PayPal is basically basing their fee not only on the shipping, which they probably should, but also the sales tax itself. So they're processing the sales tax and charging you a fee for it. Now, we're talking pennies, but it all adds up. So at the end of the day, what are you going to net? And when I say net, I'm not subtracting your gas money and your shipping supplies like tape and bubble wrap. This is just a basic net profit. So the item sold on eBay for $50. So we have to subtract $5.50 for your eBay fee, $1.99 for your PayPal fee, $25 for your cost of goods. So you're going to net $17.51. Now, that's pretty insane because the total outlay was $55, the item and the shipping. And the shipping is break even, and you're netting $17.51. That's why I avoid purchasing big ticket items, $25, $30, $50, and then selling it for $75, $80, $100. That sounds on the surface like a great deal, but really it's not. I try to avoid that. Now, if I can source something for $25 and sell it for $500, that's totally different. But doubling your money, to me, is not worth my time, because the time I put into it and dealing with returns or potential returns or questions and all the shipping and the time you take driving to the post office to only double my money, that's not even doubling my money, actually. So just netting 17 bucks out of this whole transaction. Some people do that. They'll do hundreds and hundreds of items, and they're like, yeah, it's worth it, I'm going to do it. The only other problem, too, is the risk. This is very risky. You're investing $25 of your money into this transaction. What if you mess up the shipping and it's not break even at $5? What if shipping is $7.99 and you screwed up? So that's going to cut into your net profits. What if it gets damaged during shipping or the customer wants to return it? That's going to be an added cost. And what if it doesn't sell? What if you have to lower the price or offer free shipping or promote it and increase your final value fee just to get rid of it because it just languishes and won't sell? That cuts into your net profit too. So $17.51 is ideal state net profit. It could actually be even lower. So that is the risk that you run with that. Second example I'm going to give is the one that I try to do in these Villeroy and Bach, these cute little cups here. Villeroy and Bach, I source these 50 cents, whether they're plates or whatever it is. And I'm selling these for 12 bucks, 15, 45, $70. So 50 cents into $15 or $20 or $30 is possible. And that's exactly what I do with these cute little things. So that's this next example. So this is what I call the safer example of sourcing goods. So let's say you source an item for 50 cents and you sell it for $15. Shipping, again, $5. You charge $5, it costs $5. Let's just say it's a break even. So the customer is going to pay 20 bucks. So $20 plus sales tax is $21.20 that goes to PayPal. They're going to base the fee on that and then send the sales tax back to eBay. It seems so weird, and maybe that'll change. I don't know. So the PayPal fee is 91 cents. Not so bad. So here's the breakdown. You bought the item for 50 cents. That's how you sourced it. Garage sale, thrift store, estate sale, whatever. And you sold it for 15 bucks plus shipping on top. So the sale is $15. eBay is going to take $2 because the total is 20. eBay will take $2 for their fee. PayPal will take 91 cents for their fee. And the cost of goods was 50 cents. So your net profit is $11.60. So the first example, your net profit was $17. And the next example, your net profit is $11. The first example, you doubled your money. The second example, you made 30 times your money. Now, the second example, too, you're only risking 50 cents. Now, if you can't risk 50 cents and it makes you nervous and you can't sleep at night, you probably shouldn't be a reseller. I'll risk 50 cents all day long and sell it for $15, $20, $30, $8, whatever. But that's a huge difference in risk versus reward. So that's just an example of eBay math. So if you see something at a garage sale for $15 and you think you can flip it for $30, you might want to change your mind, or you might want to risk it. It's up to you. But there's not a big reward in that situation. But if you can buy something for a quarter and sell it for 10 bucks, and then you do that over and over and over again, the risk is lower, the reward is huge. So that's the eBay math. please put your comments down below. Am I crazy? Do you like to take a risk? Do you like to buy something for 50 bucks and sell it for 200? Do you prefer to buy something for $1 and sell it for 15? Do you do a combination of both? I have my email down below too. So I love to answer questions. Shoot me a question in my email. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see what's sold on eBay. If you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button, and then you'll get notifications and little blue dots when my new videos are up. I'm also going to go live soon. I got a webcam. I finally got it to work. I don't have enough subscribers to go live by myself, but I'm hoping to go live on other people's channels. So we'll let you know on that. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll give you a heads up warning a couple days ahead of time. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching.